Hello students, welcome to the class. Now students, after doing the multiplication of fraction, today we will start with the new topic division of fraction. And in today's lesson, we will study about the rule of division in case of fractions, and also we will understand the concept in a better manner by taking some examples from your book exercise. Let us start the division of fraction today. Now the rule, if I talk about how to divide the fractions, and the rule says that suppose there is a fraction, if there is a fraction value which is divided by a whole number. So we have to divide a fraction with a whole number. In that case, how we can do the division? We will write the fraction value as it is, and then we replace, or you can say we convert this division sign to multiplication. We will convert division to multiplication, and as we have converted divide into multiply, the sign of division into multiplication, we have to take the reciprocal of the whole number. So it becomes reciprocal of the whole number. Now you must be thinking that what is this rule? So let's take an example. Suppose there is a fraction 1 upon 3 and you have to divide this fraction by a whole number which is 4. So if it is said that divide 1 upon 3 with 4, so what you will do, as per the rule, we have to write the first fraction as it is. That means I will copy down 1 upon 3 as it is. Then I have to convert divide into multiplications. So I have replaced the sign of division by multiplication. And after that, according to the rule, we have to take the reciprocal of the whole number. Reciprocal means 4 will become 1 upon 4. Why? Because this 4 is actually 4 upon 1. Reciprocal means interchange the place of numerator and denominator. And after this, now you can see that our division term is actually now is converted into multiplication format. So what you have to do, we have to use the simple rule of multiplication. Multiply numerator with numerator, 1 ones are 1, and multiply denominator with the denominator, 4 threes are 12. So this is our first rule. Similarly, if it is given that you have to divide a fraction with another fraction. So fraction divided by another fraction, then also the rule is same. Very first you have to write the first fraction, then you will replace the sign of division with multiplication, and then take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So it is same, reciprocal of the second fraction. Let's take an example. If suppose there is a number 3 upon 5 divided by 5 upon 6. Suppose 3 upon 5 divided by 5 upon 6. And if it is said that solve this, you have to divide these two fractions. So the rule is same. No, write down the first fraction as it is, 3 upon 5. Then replace the sign of divide by multiplication, and then you have to take the reciprocal of the next value. The fraction is 5 upon 6. What we have to do? We have to simply interchange its value. So 5 upon 6 will actually become 6 upon 5. And then you can simply multiply by the rule of multiplication. 6 threes are 18, 5 fives are 25. That's what your answer is. So I hope the rule of solving the division of fraction terms are clear to all of you. Let's take some examples to understand this concept in a better manner. So students, let's take these examples and understand the concept of division of fractions in a better manner. As you can see here, our question is to solve these 4 sums where different categories of questions are given to us, and let us solve and let us understand the solution of each part one by one. Starting up with the first part, and our first question says divide 19 upon 5 with 38. So very first, here the rule is fraction divided by a whole number. So let us see how the solution goes on. So the solution will go on like this. Very first, copy down the first fraction, which is 19 upon 5. So we copied 19 upon 5. Then we will replace the sign of divide by multiplication. So divide becomes multiply, and then we have to take the reciprocal of 38. So that will be 1 upon 38. Clear, students? Now here at the same time, now as we can see that 19 and 38, they both are simplifying each other, because 19 twos are 38. So instead of directly multiplying, what I wish, I will simplify the term very first. So 19 ones are 19 and 19 twos are 38. Now what we are left with? We are left with 1 upon 5 multiplied by 1 upon 2. Let's multiply the term now, because it's not more reducible now. So multiplying 1 by 1, 1 into 1 is 1 and 5 into 2 is 10. So our final answer is 1 upon 10, which is a proper fraction. So this is our final answer. So this is the solution of the first part. Coming up to the solution of the second part, in which there are 2 mixed fractions and we have to divide these 2 mixed fractions. So what is the rule when the numbers are mixed fractions? Yes, very first, change the mixed fraction to improper fraction. So let us convert it into improper fraction. 3 6 are 18 plus 2 20. So the fraction becomes 20 upon 3 divided by 5 4s are 20 plus 1 21. So the fraction becomes 21 upon 5. So now we changed mixed fraction into improper fraction, which is 20 upon 3 divided by 21 upon 5. Now let's apply the rule of division. Write down the first fraction as it is, 20 upon 3. Convert the sign of divide into multiplication, and at the same time we need to reciprocate the fraction. So 21 upon 5 will now become 5 upon 21. Please remember this step carefully, students. Whenever divide sign is converted into multiplication, you have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction, not the first one. First will be copied as it is. You just have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Clear? So now moving forward, now let's check out, is there any numerator or denominator, or in the cross one any term is simplifying here? No. You can see 20 not simplifying with 21, 5 not simplifying with 3 at all. So in that case, we simply have to multiply the term. So what is 20 multiplied by 5? It is 100. And 21 into 3 will give us 63. 21 3s are 63. Now as you can see that the final answer is in the improper fraction. So what we have to do? We have to change back to the mixed fraction. So let's convert it into mixed fraction now. 100 divided by 63. 63 ones are 63. Subtracting the value here. So this will become 10 and this will become 9. 10 minus 3, 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. So what is our final answer? It will be 137 upon 63. Now coming to the third part, in which you have to divide a whole number with a fraction. This is another type. Earlier it was fraction with whole number. Now divide the whole number with a fraction. So rule is same. Write the first value as it is, that means 50 or I can write it as 50 upon 1. Convert the sign. So let's do it in the next step. Very first I will copy down as it is. Now in the next step, 50 upon 1, convert the sign of divide into multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So that will be 4 upon 3. 3 upon 4 becomes 4 upon 3. Now multiply the numerator. 50 multiplied by 4 will give us 200 and 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. Once again, what we are getting is a improper fraction. So let's convert it into mixed fraction. So 200 divided by 3. 3 6 are 18. Subtracting up here 2. Again 0 come up. 3 6 are 18 and the remainder is 2. So let's write 200 upon 3 into mixed fraction. So that is 66 2 upon 3. That is your final answer. Clear, students? Coming up to the last part, in which you have to divide a mixed fraction with a proper fraction. So once again, let's start the solution. And what we will do, we will very first convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 6 5s are 30 plus 5, 35 upon 6 divided by 5 upon 6. Let's apply the rule of division now. So first fraction 35 upon 6 copied as it is. Convert the sign of divide into multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 5 upon 6 will become 6 upon 5. Now here, as you can see, that 6 and 6 are simplifying each other and 5 will simplify 35. So let's do the simplification. 6 1s are 6 1s are. Simplifying with 5, 5 1s are 5, 7s are 35. So now we are left with 7 upon 1 multiplied by 1 upon 1. Let's do the multiplication. We are left with 7 upon 1. So our final answer is 7. I hope this term division of fraction and the different methods, different ways of dividing the fraction with whole number with fractions, mixed number with another mixed number, or mixed number with any kind of proper or improper fraction is clear to all of you. Thank you for the lesson, students.